30팀이지. 이게 뭐하냐. 또
again, everybody. Got a chance now to see the lineup for the Twins. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Chris Carter's a guy that everyone has had their eye.
Leadoff man in the box. He's leading off the game. Big swing there, but he can't connect, and it's a strike.
Well, he was trying to be the natural, knock the cover off that ball. Problem is, you got to hit it before you can knock it off.
Really extended his arms that time, but 0-2. It's fouled away. Slider, that's taken. Strike three, one away.
Now this one's up and in on the slider. He just couldn't pull the trigger on it. See ya.
Now we'll show you how the Orioles are lined up around the field. So, John, any individual stand up?
Well, if you want to see a great athlete roaming around in the outfield, keep your eye on Colby Rasmus. Easy strides, doesn't look like he's running hard, doesn't look like he's playing hard, but don't let that fool you. He covers a lot of ground with those strides. He has a great throwing arm from center field, and he's also a very accurate thrower. You love having him on your team.
And so much. Are retired.
Let's check out last year's American League rankings and see where the Minnesota Twins fell in the standings. First in stolen bases, fifth in triples, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
Swing and a rocket towards short. Throws on the first, side is retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. And Lance Lynn gets ready to throw. He'll be Minnesota's starter. And as he gets going against these Baltimore hitters, what do you think we're going to see? Ground ball, Rasmus. Oh,
Nice.
and that one eats him up. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. This lineup we'll see for the Orioles. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, no question in my mind, Mark Trumbo is one of the best young power guys in the game today. Not a very selective.
There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's a knock for Jones. We'll take a moment here to show you how the Twins will stack up on defense. And John, any scouting picks?
Well, Joe Mauer is a guy you have to keep an eye on in this one. I mean, not only is he a great catcher of the ball, he also is great at handling his pitching staff. Not a lot he can't do behind the plate, and for a tall guy to be as athletic as he is, that's a tough thing to do for a catcher.
Machado is the batter. The pitch. That's a foul ball. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he retreats back, Rasmus towards third base. The throw offline. He is in there third.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings in the American League and see how the Baltimore Orioles fared. Second in home
홈런
runs,
한번 치자.
sixth in slugging percentage, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall.
He makes contact, line drive.
그렇지.
And he bobbles this
이점도
thing.
갖고 가고.
Here's Rasmus coming in.
Well, you always feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the
선제점
first
뽑는
inning, it sets the tone
꿀팀으로.
for the rest of the game.
And Chris Davis to bat. What we're seeing here is just a great push. Been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. A swing and a ball hit hard.
그렇지. 그럼 좋습니다. 크리스 데이비스.
A little
3대0.
distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Now Baltimore's got to be thinking they've got this under control as they just keep adding on runs, Gary.
This one is popped up to the left side.
선수는 맨시니 선수.
Hit hard on the ground towards third.
일루.
Wide throw, can't get him at first base. Oh, and a wild throw. Now we'll look at the teams who led the league at extra base hits last year, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. Second, the Rangers. The Red Sox third. Fourth, the Orioles. And fifth best, the A's.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to
Copy.
put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every...
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field.
넘어가냐? 아,
And
까비.
that's out number 3.
좋아.
Great execution, knocking in some runs right from the get-go. Baltimore is out in front, 3-0. Cleanup batter, you'll have next. Afternoon at the ballpark, pleasant, cool day here. And in the batter's box, it's Carter. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses 0-1. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Even the best hitters can hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball if he doesn't get more movement on it than what he's throwing there.
Up now, the center fielder.
왜 이래? 고스먼.
He deals. Hit hard to second.
좋고.
Number 6.
좋아요.
First, he's retired. That's 2 down. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. There's contact. He drove it well.
떴지. 그렇지
This
아웃.
one to Jones. And that's out number 3. Quick half inning there. It's over. And Beckham's in the box. He'll start the home half of the second. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fast.
팀백햄.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Oh,
잡았어.
catch. Shows some outstanding speed just to catch up with this thing.
Well, this is an all or nothing effort right here. If he doesn't get it, it's extra bases. Nice play.
And we've got Cisco batting.
A big part of what made the Twins season.
타자는 챈시스코.
Record on the road, a 30 and
9번 타자입니다.
record. They really struggled.
Fouled off. One of the few highlights for the Twins on the road, Steve. Jim told me that 600th homer in Detroit on August 15th.
And he did it in style, right? 2 home runs in the game to reach the milestone, and one of the highlights of the Twins season, and a season that didn't have many highlights.
That brings up Colby Rasmus.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
Reached on an error
레스무스
and later
다시
scored
한번.
last time through the lineup.
아웃.
2 down. Here's Adam Jones with 2 away. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch on the way. It's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Jones, oh, he hit it hard.
아담 존스 감자
Over the wall, a 2-run
밖으로 넘어갑니다.
The lead is 5 thanks to that 2-run shot.
린이 5점을 실점.
They just keep adding on runs, Gary.
Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Well, we talk about a game of production, Steve. The home run, the runs, they are piling up in this game, and so early.
And that's why they really need to
Hit up the middle. That looks like
리니
a
마차도의
single.
안타 다시 한번 출루.
And here's Mark Trumbo standing in.
Well, you talk about a guy who loves the ball up in the strike zone, and after that bat right there, you can see why. He crushed that one.
Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Polanco.
1루 아웃입니다.
On to first, that'll retire the side. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. The Orioles riding a 5-run lead. And Vargas settles in. Here it comes. Fouled away. Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 out.
You know, sometimes in the back, you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
Fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that 4-seamer.
The pitch. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Even the best hitters can hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball if he doesn't get more movement on it than what he's throwing there.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
And Polanco settles in. Sliders in there for a called strike.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's what he did.
아주 먼 옛날 백설공주와 7 난쟁이들이 살았습니다. 그 난쟁이들은 다 힘들었습니다. 야,
Now that he's gotten the four-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
구스먼이 결국에 3회를 채우고 콜비 레스무스 잡아냅니다. 마지막 아웃 카운트 잡아내면서 볼티모어의 첫 승을 따냅니다. 프리시즌 뭐라 해야 되냐? 스프링 캠프.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time.
스프링 캠프 가주아. 일단 여기는 일단 9개를 하고요. 이닝은 일단 프리시즌 때는 3이닝으로 통일할게요. 아, 프리시즌이란 말 중독됐어. 일단 데리고 오고 버리고 렉키 오케이. 렉키 제로도 못 데리고 오냐? 에이 버려. 에스코바 데리고 오고 싶다. 한방이 난방. 일단 프리시즌 일단 난이도만 올릴게요. 난이도만 올려서 한 번씩. 얘밖에 없어. 가봅시다. 뉴욕 양키스와의 두 번째 경기. Summertime good, 안나타가 호지세.
2 AL East.
가자.
Spring training baseball. Now let's take a look at the Yankees offense.
1번 엘스버리, 2번 그레고리 우스, 3번 사인트, 4번 에런 저지, 5번 산체스, 6번 포레스, 7번 가드너, 8번 볼스, 9번 삼루수 유루리 선수가 선발 pitch하는 뉴욕 양키스.
First pitch of the game will be to Jacoby
1번 타자
Ellsbury.
센터 1번 중견수 엘스버리. 알렉스 콥 선수가 선발 출전. 투수는 알렉스 콥.
First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. In his 363 off Baltimore.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
And
좋습니다.
it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down.
투 스트라이크.
But you got to be a little more patient. Wait for that thing to get in the hitting zone before you try to swing. Way too early on that one.
Lined foul towards third.
3구
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field.
콥이라 스무스가
Comes
잡아냅니다.
over, puts it away.
일단 원아웃.
That will show you how the Orioles are lined up around the field. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, if you want to see a great athlete roaming around in the outfield, keep your eye on Colby Rasmus. Easy strides, doesn't look like he's running hard, doesn't look like he's playing hard, but don't let that fool you. He covers a lot of ground with those strides. He has a great throwing arm from center field, and he's also a very accurate thrower. You love having him on your team.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. He delivers. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
You
이게
have to be
뭔데?
able to use your fastball in the major leagues, and this guy
아이씨,
clearly
그걸 왜?
can use that fastball thrown in the low 90s, a very effective pitch.
Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. Second, the Rangers. The Angels third. Tigers fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, Gary, we're going to see sluggers in this game today. And I tell you what, they got guys who can take you out of the ball.
너 아 이거 씨. 아 그럼 난 어떻게 자네 이 멍청한 놈아. 응? 아 땀나.
ballpark, but they also hit a ton of extra base hits. So they keep double plays out of order. That's why they're so successful in that category.
뭐지? 이것도 마찬가지예요? 옛날에 강화 붙인 거 다 아, 이걸 줬어야지. 이제
Far
게임하고 있어.
inside, 1-1.
올리고 있으니까 금방 될 거야. 금방 돼, 금방. 가자.
And Stanton,
Ooh.
Stanton got it.
셋더벅!
You're
저걸 넘겨버리네.
not going to see that one again. Home run. The Yankees are on the board. And they get the first run of the ball game. That solo shot, that is a big fly ball, 1-0.
Now, Gary, the Yankees getting the job done here offensively, doing what they need to do.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got them at 0-1 right now.
점하니까 그냥.
Steve, they'd love to see their bats going here. You just love to get a big jump in a ball game.
Now, you know, you have to wonder whether nerves are a factor here in the first inning and affecting the way these pitchers are going at it.
Splitter just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, you can't expect to have success if you're going to throw that splitter up in the
아,
zone.
유격 개 못하네. 존나 못하네. 우리 같은.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Up the middle it goes. Machado. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Nice way to get things started in this one. The Yankees lead 1-0. And CC Sabathia is the pitcher.
잠깐만, 나 튕겨가지고, 잠깐만. 내 끌려가지고 좀 껐다 켜야겠다. 아, 더럽게 못하네, 진짜. 무지 같은 새끼, 진짜. 아, 웃겨.
Last year's
아, 개 웃겨. 지저분하다 지저분해. 너저분해.
He's going to get us started here in the home half of the first inning. And here's the first one. Sabathia's pitch, can't find the zone. 1-0 on the way. And Colby Rasmus with a swing and a miss for a strike, evening up the count.
라스무스가
Last
전경기
season 0 for 3 off
6타수
Sabathia.
1타.
1-1 on the way. Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball, but he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And Adam Jones digs in with 1 away.
Boy, a long time ago, remember when the O's and Yanks used to square off?
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Stanton, there's a good defensive play. Right now we've got a moment to look at that lineup for the Orioles. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of the more exciting players in baseball to me is Adam Jones. If he can work on his plate discipline, be a little